Hello everyone, this is Little Black Dragon, and you are watching another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. Let's see, in our last installment, we had began discussing matters with other members of the Dalish Elf clan, helping people with various doings and goings on, and then we're here to get information from the clan storyteller about the forest and the werewolves before we set out. But first we are hearing about the fall of the Dales, and he's asking, do you know what happened after the elves were given the Dales after the fall of the Imperium? And the answer to that was the Dalish were invaded by the humans.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us, a great crusade.
Not every human felt that way, I'm sure.
And which is worse? The actions of those who believed they were right, or the inaction of those who knew they were wrong?
Good point.
I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us! That's the Dalish!
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
And we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost law.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it very much. It's interesting to learn about other people's history besides just the humans.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes. Tell me of the forest.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
What does that have to do with the werewolves?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
Well, according to Zathrian, it's still around, so I'm assuming it exists.
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age, as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
And so there are many spirits in the forest, then?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
And there were great battles held in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
How many werewolves are in the forest?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
Have the hunters become werewolves, then?
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
Good point. Well, that's all I need to know. Thanks for your help.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Good point. Alright, well, let's talk to Gaina, since we promised Cammon we would help him. Hello, Gaina?
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You are Gaina, correct? Cammon mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Cammon. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
Well, if you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Well, if you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right! I have made poor Cammon miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cammon.
Awesome sauce!
Cammon, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Aww.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Aww. And Liliana approves +4. Oh, it was so cute!
Of course.
And Liliana, I want you to unlock this
As you wanted.
chest. Let's see, what are we gonna do next? I think we're going to quick chat with Sarel again.
Gaina and Cammon together, I see. Strange that you should take the time to involve yourself in that affair, of all things.
well, I should go.
Dareth Shirol.
Alright, so we've gotten that out of the way. I think the only thing left to do now is switch out our party for something a little more interesting. But thanks for scouting things out with us, my dear Enzo. But I am afraid it is time for you to take a break. Let's see. Who should we take? Well, I'm planning on taking Morgan to Denerim during part of the Denerim quest line. So I don't need her right now. Also planning on taking Sten as part of the Denerim quest line, so not really intending to do that. Although Zevron doesn't really have any special dialogue. Huh. Decisions. Well, we're already taking Wynn with us, so we don't really need Morgan with us, do we? I'm having a hard time remembering whether Morgan particularly approves of the decision that you can make here. I'll have to... Well, actually... And we're taking Shale with us during the Dwarf quest line. Decisions. Ah! Why am I so indecisive? It's not fair! And it's not fair to you guys either, I know. I suppose I could take Alistair, but I've kind of already taken him both on the Mage and the Redcliffe questline since he had some relevance there, being a Templar, well, former Templar trainee, and the fact that Redcliffe was essentially his home for part of his childhood. So, You know what? Let me just take a moment and look something up really quick. Let's see, in the meantime, I'm actually pretty excited because there's supposed to be some new Dragon Age 3 information coming out this year. So far, though, we only have that trailer to go off of. And my internet. Take back the dog for now, and cut the video off. Oh. I lost my connection to the servers. Really? Anyway. Oh, well, that explains why the internet wasn't working on my computer. Well, anyway, I'll tell you what. I'll cut the video off a little early, but I will see you on the next installment, where I actually figure out who I actually want to take along with me on this awesome adventure of awesomeness. But I will see you guys on the next installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. Like, subscribe, comment, or favorite, whatever suits your fancy. Anyway, that's all for now, and see you next time.